Good morning, everybody. Here's our circle of strings for today. And just before we get to this, I just wanted to mention to people. Sometimes at this point, there's a pretty big buildup of rosin on your strings. So you'll know if you're playing your bow and it looks like smoke is coming off, probably a little too much rosin. So every once in a while, I'll take a paper towel and just wipe down the strings, especially where you're playing, just to make sure there's not too much rosin there. You don't want rosin on your strings. You want rosin on your bow. So we talked about making that bow go at a 90-degree angle. We've talked about keeping the bow nice and smooth, using the full bow. Now I would like to add something else to that. So where you put your bow in relation to the bridge, closer to the bridge or closer to the fretboard matters. And this is one of those things that is a bit temperamental and a bit nuanced, in that some violins prefer, as you get to know your violin, closer to the bridge, some closer to the fretboard. Generally speaking, you want to try to keep it in between the two as you play. So as you play, you'll notice, and it's probably good for you to try this right now, just playing maybe on the D string, and trying to move closer to the bridge and listen to what happens to the sound. Okay, you'll hear that it might clip out a little bit, it might get a little bit more kind of cringy. So keeping your bow, as we do the circle of strings here, in between the bridge and the fretboard is kind of our goal.